Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to class 2. Today we are going to learn a new lesson. And one more thing, this class 2 going to be a great year. Okay? You are going to learn and explore many new things. Okay, let's start it. So the lesson 1, time to be a rock. There's a warm-up session. Okay, match the animals to their tails. So you know the tails of these animals. Okay, so please draw lines to join them. Okay, so what is the tail, or what kind of a tail for horse, a fox, lion, kitten and elephant? Okay, so now we'll move on to the class, that is time to be a rock. So this is a small story, okay, that you're going to learn. Have you ever gone for a walk with someone or alone? Was going for a walk fun? So how many of them have seen turtle? Have you seen turtle? Very good, very good. So let's start this lesson. This is a story from the pictures. You're going to learn the story from the pictures. Okay, so first let's start. See, you can pronounce tutu or totu. Okay, tutu is a little turtle. He lives in a pond. What is a pond? A pond is a small area of water. Okay, so it can be artificially made to make a fountain. Okay, or they can even, it is smaller than a lake. Okay, he lives in a pond. He does not know anything about the world outside. Read the story to find out what happens when Totu decides to go out for a walk one day. So, there is a turtle named Totu. Okay, so he lives in a pond. Pond is a smaller than a lake. Okay, it's an area of water smaller than a lake and it can be artificially made. Okay, so he wanted to go out for a walk. So now we are going to study about how Totu went outside and what happened. Okay, so Totu Turtle lived with his mother and father in a pond. Look at the first picture. Father, mother and the little turtle. And the little turtle is Totu. One day, Totu wanted to go for a walk. He wanted to see what was outside the pond. He talked to his mother about it. Mama, may I go outside the pond? So the mother is replying, all right, but remember what I have taught you. If you hear any scary sound, it is time to be a rock. You will be safe then. Yes or no, children? Every day when you are going to play outside, what mama will tell? Be careful. Yes or no? She used to say you, be careful, don't fall. Okay, all the same way, Totu's mother also reminding him to be very safe. Okay, I will, mama. Scary, meaning of scary is fearful. Next, Toto came out of the pond and walked in the garden. Look at the picture. Toto is walking in a garden now. Soon, he heard a scary sound. Someone was coming. Peter Pat, Peter Pat. Toto quickly pulled his head into his shell. and he stood very still. Time to be a rock. I will be safe now. Thinking. This turtle is thinking like that. Because what the mother told? Mother told to be safe. And when he hear any scary sound, immediately what he should do? He should become a rock. So now it's time to be a rock. Still means without moving. Soon he heard that scary sound. So someone was coming. It was Mimi Cat walking by the pond. Her eyes fell on the rock. Wow! What a pretty rock! I will take it home. What Mimi Cat is telling? Wow! What a pretty, beautiful rock. I will take it home. So what happened? She picked Toto and took him home. She put him down in a garden. Then she walked into a house. Soon, Toto crawled away into Binny Rabbit's garden. Again, Toto is thinking, time to stop being a rock. So if he is acting like a rock, then he will be there only. He will not be back to home. So immediately this little turtle is thinking, okay, now time to stop being a rock. Crawled means moved slowly. Mimi returned after some time. The rock was missing. My rock! Who took away my pretty rock? Said Mimi the cat. Toto heard Mimi. He stood very still. Binny heard Mimi crying. She came out running. What is wrong, Mimi? So immediately the turtle is thinking, time to be a rock. As soon as Mimi saw the rock, she shouted, I found a pretty rock. I had kept it here. Now it is not here. Just then, she saw her rock in Binny's garden. Did you take my pretty rock? No, I did not. Toto was listening to Mimi and Binny. He decided to crawl away very fast. So Mimi and Binny saw him walking away. Oh, look, it is walking. It is a walking rock. So Binny is telling, a walking rock? Mimi, let us catch the walking rock. Binny and Mimi both ran after the walking rock, but they could not catch it. Toto had already reached the pond. He quickly swam away to his mother. The past tense of swim is swam away to his mother. Did you have a nice walk? Mother is asking. Yes, Mama, I had a very nice walk. I remember when it was time to be a rock. I was safe. So immediately, mother is appreciating. What a clever boy. Okay. So how was the story? Do you like it? Okay. I'll summarize about the story. Okay. Before we end, we'll summarize. So, time to be a rock. It's a picture story about Toto the turtle. And what happens when he decided to go for a walk in the garden? Toto lived with his mother and father in a pond, and he was very curious turtle because he wanted to go outside the pond and explore the world. Okay, so he decided to talk to his mother about it, and she gave the permission, but she warned him to become a rock when he heard any scary sound. So Toto promised to be careful and turned into the rock if he heard any scary sound. So Toto set out for a walk in the garden. In few minutes he heard some steps. Immediately he remembered his mother's words and pulled his head into the shell and became a rock. The steps were those of Mimi cat who was passing by. When she saw Toto's shell, she thought it was a rock. So she took one look at this pretty rock and liked him so much that she decided to take him home. She placed the rock in the garden and went into her Mimi's house. This was Toto's chance to get away. He stopped being a rock and crawled out of Mimi's cat's garden. When Mimi cat came back, she was surprised to see the rocks missing. She asked her neighbor Binny Rabbit if she had taken a pretty rock. Binny said no, she had not taken a pretty rock. Toto had actually crawled into Binny's garden without knowing it. Just then Mimi and Minnie saw Toto crawling away. They thought it was walking rock, and both of them followed Toto to catch him. But Toto was clever. He quickly ran and jumped into the pond, and it was safe. Okay, so the mother praised him for being clever. Yes or no? Okay, this was the story. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. See you in the next class.